ground. Thank you, Samadhi. So as I was saying, you can think of digital service as the middle ground between your club members and the projects you do and technology. And you guys are the bridge. You guys are the ones who find innovative solutions to problems that you all might have, or it might even be innovative ways of doing things that you all already do to make things easier for everyone, right? So the end goal of digital service is to make the life of the club and the members easier through whether that be new platforms you all bring in, through innovative solutions, or it could be as simple as just new ways of doing things. So Naween, would you like to elaborate more on the district side of digital service?
Yeah. Thank you, Michael. Okay, here our team. I think everyone can hear me clearly.
Loud and clear, Naween.
Okay, thank you. And here our ADRR Kavinda, Rotaract past president Kavinda Senarathne, and I am also Rotaract Nimna Perera, and joint directors Rotaract immediate past president Ashen, Rotaract past president Michael, and myself Rotaract immediate past president Naween, and that's our team. Next we have what we manage. Okay, these are the things as the district digital service team we are going to, we are managing the as you know the one Rotaract app what we introduced you in the assembly 33rd district assembly. It's it is the we are hoping to launch it as soon as possible within few weeks. So it would be the it will share all the information to the Rotaractors who in your clubs. So from the district to your club members, so they can get every information through the one Rotaract app. And apart from that, the official website of Rotaract District 3220. Okay, there's a website and it's not that much up to date. So we are hoping to doing the updating the website as in a new manner, and finally Rotaract management information system, as most of you know, the RMIs. So RMIs, we are where all the club details, project reporting, and all the stuff's going on. That's it. We had better session on RMIS before, so I think all the president and secretaries got the knowledge about the RMIs. So next, Michael.
Thank you, Naween. So what does so that you've just heard what digital service is in the district context, right? But what is the digital service team in your club for? Well, as I said before, it could be for the creation or maintenance of your club website or blog. It could be handling the lights and sounds and or media for physical or virtual events, which some of you might have seen at the 33rd District Rotaract Assembly, where Ashen and I were covering it. Or you would have seen Naween running about taking photographs and covering it from our local end. And some of you might have even stopped him and taken photos yourself. Or it could be the creation of platforms, tools, and or systems to ease the workload of the club. We'll get into a few of those later with a couple of live examples from mine and Naveen's history in our clubs. But this could be anything from as simple as implementing an online Excel sheet that's accessible to everyone, which would have all club details, to something as complicated as an auto generator for all your club receipts and payments, right? When inputting data, which would make it very easy for handling that and not having to rely on physical media. So to give you just a quick idea of maintaining your club websites, right? Or even your blogs, you all can use services such as WordPress, be it cloud hosted through sites such as Squarespace or Foursquare, or it can be through systems such as Joomla or Blogger for your blogs, right? Or even Medium. The point is, you don't have to code or create a website or a blog from scratch. Although, like we've indicated, you can, if you are skilled enough or knowledgeable enough in those matters, or you work in those matters already. And if you wish to, say, make it a very creative, interactive experience, right? The point is, though, that even if you're not very technically savvy in coding or programming or design, you still have options, even simple drag and drop ones, such as Squarespace, right? So there are options for you all. But the point is that you all have a website and or a blog, because it adds a certain level of professionalism to your club, right? When sponsors are being approached, having a website or a blog that's up to date and reflects the current activities of your club can be the make or break point in how you get that sponsorship, or how high you can get that sponsorship, right? Because a club website or blog would let them know this club is active and this club is doing the projects they say they're doing, and these are clubs that actually have the let's say outreach or metrics to be worthwhile sponsoring for these events, right? Because they also want something in return for giving you that money, right? Moving on, like I said, we do have certain tools that we use, right, that can make it very easy. One such tool that I used to use a lot in Colombo region back when I was president was a tool like this, which was designed to generate receipts. Now, as you can see here, yeah, give it a moment to load, please. So as you can see here, this is a rough digital receipt, right, that we generate. And we use these for all club activities, right? So whether it's any of these, and to generate them, these are simple as, enter your details into either the Excel sheet here or the JSON sheet here, run a command, and they're generated, right? For example, this is now empty, but with one simple command that I'm entering off screen here, give it a couple of seconds to run. And there you go. You have a new set of invoices, right? The point is that this means that if your club has to generate invoices every month, for them, it's as easy as just entering the details, be it the date, the name of the person, the description, the amount, and you have a professional looking invoice generated for everyone. Now, this is just but one example, but my point is that any of these tools you create can help the club, whether it's something as advanced as that or something as simple as just an Excel sheet that you all share among the members that is updated, that has the attendance. It could even be like mobile apps that you all use to track attendance. Whatever it is, if you're implementing it, that's you contributing to making the club's life a lot easier. So Naween, I believe you are going to take us through what the clubs can look forward to, right, across the avenue.
Okay. Hello.
We can hear you, Naween. All right, I do believe Naween's connection has stalled out. In the meantime, let me just quickly handle that, this topic until he can rejoin us, right? So what do you all have to look forward to from the district's end for digital services? So like we discussed earlier, there are a couple of key topic areas, right, that we've said we are going to be working on updating both RMIS and the club website, district website, right? But going further, we have other items as well. So for one, the One Rotaract Act will be expanding. Right now, in the demonstration you might have seen, we will be releasing the initial beta versions shortly, and we will aim to make it accessible to all Rotaractors, not just the presidents or secretaries of clubs, but to all Rotaractors of the district. The running theme of this is One Love, One Rotaract, right? And our goal here is to make it a platform where all all members of all clubs are aware of all district events and when they're happening, are aware of key happenings in the district, and are able to register very seamlessly at all events. Moving forward, we also, I'm sure the presidents and secretaries are aware, both from PETS and SETS and from the RMIS training session, that we are planning to heavily upgrade the RMIS systems because of their very dated or somewhat janky functionality. I'm sure the presidents and secretaries will agree with me when we say it is high time for an upgrade. But we are going a step further. So after this meeting, we will be releasing a form a little later tonight to gather all the club's details for their websites, their social medias. We will just be gathering all their links, right? And together in collaboration with both the PR and editorial teams, we will be assessing your websites, blogs, and your social media as you provide it. And we will be giving your feedback as in what we feel will help your clubs take their websites and blogs to the next level, right? We will also be integrating the information you give us into the district website in a manner where you will be able to have your clubs listed on the district website for anyone to see. So whenever we will also be adding, hopefully, functionality to where your key projects are highlighted. However, that is still in beta. And the end goal of all of this is so that at the end of the day, the district is made up of the clubs, and you guys are why we exist. So we want to shine a spotlight on you guys so that you can all have your opportunity to showcase the great projects that you all do, right? So moving on, let's start with the questions and answers. Mainly we're jumping here already because we know there might be a lot of questions and answers both from RMIS and from other avenues. So while we wait for Naween to rejoin us, I will take any questions you all have. Guys, is there anything? You guys can ask any questions about RMIS, whether it's about running new platforms, even if it's about getting help with starting up your own club websites. Right. So we have we've sort of so we have a question from Samha regarding the One Rotaract app. So we haven't started designing the One Rotaract app yet. Right now, we are mostly focused on functionality and getting all the core functionality done first. We will be looking into design more in the future, right? I remember you experienced some interest in collaborating with us on it. And guys, this goes out to all of y'all. If y'all are interested in collaborating with us for the app, for updating RMIS, or if y'all have any other ideas for digital platforms that y'all think the district can get involved in, or even if y'all want to implement your own platforms for your clubs and y'all need some help, whether it's technical, whether it's implementation, whether it's just some assistance or advice, you can reach out to us, right? So we are currently not looping people in just yet. We are currently dataing this system right now on how we can integrate y'all in. However, like with the other avenues, we may have a system where we have advocates who will be helping us, whether it's data testing, design, or anything of that nature, right? So we will get back to you on that. Anything else? Okay, so since it seems no one has any immediate questions, to the presidents and secretaries who are here, while we have you all, since the RMIS training session and since we've given you all access to the systems, we will be dropping a formal message about this as well. There will be a dummy data period, a dummy and test period for where you all can enter any sort of dummy data, create any sort of test project reports and everything. We are starting that period today after this session is concluded, and we will be running the session until that is Friday, the 28th. At 11:59 p.m. on Friday, the 28th, we will be stopping the dummy data, the training testing phase, and the system will be live as usual, right? For those of you who have already created project reports and monthly and started creating monthly reports so far, that's fine. We will be taking a backup of the system right now to restore it, so you will not lose anything. And anyway, any reports that are created will have to have remove requests sent to us by the Disco members, right? The same would go with membership, right? Why we're letting you all have this training session is because we know and understand from personal experience just how confusing or annoying RMIS can be. And we want to give you all the time to sort of get familiar with it and have full access to the system without worrying about whether or not it's appropriate, especially when you consider the monthly and project reports. So go out there, try it out. If you all have any struggles or difficulties in using the systems, please do contact us in the digital service team. And please let us know if there are any ways we can improve the system further, because some of your ideas may actually be things we haven't even considered or looked at before that we end up implementing because they're so good. So yeah, before we wrap up, because I don't want to keep you all for too long if you all don't have any questions, this is mainly to the presidents and secretaries. Do you all have any questions? Yes. So there is a question. Whatever report won't get counted, is it? So that depends. So if it's clearly a test report of some sort, we won't be counting it, obviously, and we will be allowing you all to make remove requests. However, what will happen is it will depend on how many reports are there. Now, if there are only 1 or 2 test reports or any reports of any sort submitted within this testing period, we will request that the individual clubs send remove requests for those reports, right? However, if we see that there are a lot of reports, we may reset the system, although we would give you notice to where you could confirm which reports are actually full actual reports for your projects that we would then transplant over so that you all don't lose any data. Does anyone have any other questions?
Hi, I think Naween is back.
Yeah.
So
Hi, Naween. Connection issues as usual, I take it?
Yes.
Lovely. So we ran through some of the session. I ran through some of the questions and answer segments and gave them a quick brief on anything upcoming. Ran them through RMIS and the One Rotaract app. Are we missing? Did I miss anything, do you think, there? Or those are main up? Yeah. I do believe then we've covered everything. And since we don't seem to have any questions, shall we wrap up then? Yeah. Okay. All right then. Why don't you do the honors since I kicked it off? Samadhi, I do believe some of them haven't received the attendance form. Do you think you could share it again for them?
Yeah, right, sure.
Yeah.
Also, before we wrap up, let's take a group picture. So please put on your background and get ready for it as well. Mike, you can stop the screen sharing. So.
Yeah. Give me a moment.
Let's just wait 1 more minute and then just take the screenshot. Also, we have ADRR Kavinda. Anything to add while people switch on the cameras?
Yeah, I think yes, I think Michael covered everything. By the way, like as clubs, right, you can come up with kind of innovative solutions when it comes to like digital services. So like it can be like different because it's like you have to think out of the box for that actually. So yeah, so and also if you need any support, digital service team from district is always there.
Yeah, thank you, Kavinda.
That's from my end.
Okay, guys. You all of you can switch on the cameras. Like the people who switch it off, will be taking the picture soon. All right. Okay. So. Okay. Okay, there's 4 pages, so keep smiling. Okay, there's someone who wants it at the background. You go to, first of all, download it, and then you go to the video settings in it, and you just go to the backgrounds and effect, and there's a plus sign, and you just add it. I hope he was able to put on the background. Okay, let's just take the screenshot right now. Okay, 3, 2, 1, cheese. Keep smiling. That's all right. Let me just check the pictures. All right. Okay. So thank you guys for joining the Digital Services Avenue training session. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to contact them. They are super friendly as well. So hoping to see you soon with another training seminar. and see you guys. Bye bye.